Weekend. Of course, it would be complete without you, Jay. We were talking about this next special, and when we took a little break, and we have not really focused much on Sonoran the last time, a couple of shows that I've been with you, and to be able to do an entire necklace, and these are nuggets, right, Jay, in the turquoise?
Right. So, anytime you see a design like this, not always, I guess, not 100%. But let's say at least 50% of the time you're seeing, especially when you see a material like Sonoran, this material is not conducive price-wise to even cutting beads or making beads or doing anything. So what are you looking at here? Here again, I just saw the price.
Oh, I didn't even mention that.
Okay,
yeah,
well, I just saw the price.
I think
okay,
it's, yeah.
So I was even going to say something
off.
until I saw that. That is just ridiculous. Okay, so when you do a design like this, in most cases, I'm losing money, just honestly losing money just in the material costs alone. And so people out there, if you're like me, because I always question everything, even things I probably shouldn't question, but you go, why in the heck would you do that? I mean, how could you make a living if you're actually designing things that are below your cost? Well, here again, when you've got this small material, you've got these small nuggets, I want you to think about it. Could I cut cabochons out of some of these? Yes, but I'm gonna make what? I'm gonna make like, what, small. 4 millimeter, 5 millimeter rounds, or maybe like 3 by 5 ovals. Well, you know, then you've got all these to design with, all your cutting costs and everything like that. I don't really like cutting small things. I just don't like doing it. So in this case, what we're doing is we're giving you a really opportunity buy. So we're using up our small natural nugget materials. Every one of these, and if you go in close on this, you'll see what I'm talking about. These are natural nuggets. This comes out of the Cananea deposit, so it's Sonora, Mexico. All of these nuggets, it's really kind of interesting on how these are formed, right? So for the Sonoran material, it's like in what they call kaolin, or it's like clay deposit. So as they go from this, actually how they mine it is they actually mine the clay, the sedimentary deposit, and then they wet it and they break it apart and they sift it, and then there's turquoise nuggets within it. Oh. It's not like a plate, like if you like the Kingman mine's a perfect example, where you had like seismic activity, earthquake, it shattered, and inside it split it up. You know, it made like these big pockets, and then the turquoise liquid settled in there, and then it formed in veins. In Cananea, in the Sonoran deposit, in this particular one, not all of them are like it, but in this particular deposit, it's in kaolin, it's clay mud that has been saturated with the mineral-rich water materials, the copper, the aluminum, the zinc, the nickel, the iron that composes turquoise. So they come out in, I have Cananea nuggets, Sonoran nuggets, the size of a coconut.
Wow.
I've got material like this, literally the size of a coconut. Most of it's about the golf ball size, and then you get a lot of this small material also. So here again, what do you do with a small material? The only thing that I really find, I would rather lose money on it and give you a chance, an opportunity to buy a necklace in Sonoran than just let it sit there in buckets, right? And get something out of it and be able to get my money, turn my money, and be able to buy more material from the miners. So that's what you're getting. You're really getting an opportunity to buy anything like this. These necklaces, impossible to make money off of them because this is not an inexpensive turquoise, right? You could do it on other turquoises or cut beads when the rough is less expensive. But if you look at these are all natural nuggets. Every one of them is different, right? There is no two that are like. So that's another challenge when you drill these.
Oh, I'm sure.
To make them lay right is like, you know, you can't just automatically go to sleep and start drilling these because they have a little drill press that they drill them with. You can't go to sleep. You got to center drill them, but they're free forms. So it's not like you got a flat surface to drill.
Yeah, and now you can feel that.
But
And I
as
said I
far
love
as
the
price,
organic.
come on. You know,
Yeah.
if I just told you what the sterling silver finding on this costs, just what you would be paying for the sterling silver finding, you know, there's no way to build that and actually, as a manufacturer, being able to sell it. Like I said, we were losing money originally
At the
just on the materials.
$159.
On
At the
$159 at the
$159.
material cost.
Now it's $79. That is a huge opportunity, and $16 to get it home with using the 5 flex pay.